Hi everybody, and welcome back to my journey where I'm documenting my journey to the world titles as a fitness model competitor, literally on the 26th of June. And right now as I record this is the 21st of April 2017. I want to talk about something which has been on my mind for a while now, which is about weight loss being a journey. That this whole process of getting ready for example, fitness model competitions is a journey, is a process. However, the whole idea of a weight loss program is usually around it being some fixed process. Like you start day 1 and then you finish day 30, or you finish day 90 or day 120. And then what happens on day 31 or day 61, or what happens the day after that transformation? And so people often go back to what they were doing, they fall back in old habits, and I honestly believe after the years of failing, fucking up, making mistakes with this area of my life, that, and when it comes to competitions as well, that this is a journey. A body transformation is a journey, 100%. Now I'll give you context to make this clear. As a fitness model competitor, I've learned that you spend 4 months, 3-4 months preparing for a show. And then when you're on stage, it's literally that on stage for 10 minutes, like 5 minutes. And that really conceptualizes my belief that why should you live for the stage when you spend 4 months, 3 months preparing for it? It makes so much sense to enjoy the process of getting in shape for the stage than be only happy once you're on stage, And so everybody lives for the outcome. Everybody lives for the after photo. It's all about, well, I'm here now. I'm not happy with how I look and how I feel. And they look at an after photo and they go, that's what I'm aiming for. But ultimately, that's part of the process. That is a milestone in the whole journey of getting healthy, of getting fit, of getting strong, of getting healthier. That's part of the process. So there are going to be times, if you go on your journey, your weight loss journey, whatever, that when you get to day 30, that's not the fucking end. Unless you plan on dying at day 30, the end is finished, like you're finished. That's just a milestone. Day 30 is a milestone. So I always talk about, always having the next goal before you finish that program. Like, what happens after day 30? Well, you're going to train for something else because you need to. It's a process of always growing, of always looking at ways of improving your physique in some way. A lot of people look at fitness model competitors as like having the perfect body. And when I first starting my transformation years ago, I'd look at somebody on stage and go, damn, and I'd go to the gym and I'd see like these really ripped people in the gym, and I'd be like on the cable machine with my skinny fat body looking at my body going, this is ridiculous. Like, I need to be here. They don't need to be there. Why are they training? They don't need to be there. They need to move away. Because I don't want to be over there and then lift dumbbells and then drop one on my foot and have 10 people laugh at me because I was fucking embarrassed by it. I was embarrassed to go and lift dumbbells and barbells because I didn't know how to use the equipment. So I was always like, in my mind, I was like, they shouldn't be here. I'm like, the gym is made for me, like for the skinny fat fuckers like me, right? Not for these guys. They're ripped. They should be on the beach. They should be enjoying their physique. Why are they? And then I realized that as a fitness model competitor now, I can see it. I can see why they are in the gym, still training, because there is no fucking end game. It's all a journey. All of it. It's all a process. They're at a different level than you might be, and that's completely fine, But irrespective, if you look at Everest, the mountain, it's like you might be at camp 1, and they're at camp fucking 4, And then when you get to the top of the mountain, it's always going to be, what's the next mountain to climb? Always. Like, you do one competition as a fitness model competitor, and then it's like, you get hooked because it's like, wow, like this is great. The energy was great. This, being up on stage, the people, and When's the next show? Like, sign me up now. I want to do it now. And that's exactly what my reaction was when I walked off stage. I had so much energy and I was so happy. I was like, damn, like, I don't want this to end. Like, I'm on a high now. I spent 4 months prepping for this. I want to, keep this going. And so I signed up for the next competition and the next one and the next one. So I've got 3 or so lined up. But the point is that it's all a fucking journey. It's all a journey. It's not about the 10 minutes being in the limelight in front of cameras and people and judges and whatever. Because for me, I'm looking at improving. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. Nobody. It's an illusion. Like, I'm always trying to get a little stronger and a little bit leaner in places, trying to improve this area, this area, this area, this area. And if you're just starting your journey, you might think that's fucking crazy because, Brad, all I want to do is lose this. All I want to lose is this. All I want to lose are my love handles. And so you might look at me and go, you're extreme, but it's all by contrast, right? You can't compare. We can't compare each other. You shouldn't. You don't. Never. Forever. This is about you. This is about your journey. It's not about anybody else, And so if you start it, there are going to be times, always, where it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. You're not going to see results. You're going to go up and down. Measurements are not going to be consistently changing. Like a body, this journey is like the stock market. If you're into finance, in the stock market, I love the shares, right? And so if you look at the stock market, even if you don't know anything about it, you see it on TV, you see the S&P or the All Ords go up and down. And it's up and down from one day to the next. And so if you were to look at that trend over time, over the period of, say, 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, the trend is always upwards. Always. The stock market is very up and down on a day-to-day basis. And so the All Ords might close X points down or X points up. And that's up and down every day. But over time, it's always up. Always. And then there's a correction. Or there's a bear market or whatever. And it changes the game. But overall, it's always up. Now, if you look at this from a weight loss perspective, the journey from day to day is up and down. Emotionally, up and down. Like, if you've watched this series, me getting ready for the world titles, like, I actually looked at my film list of all the videos I filmed, and I'm essentially bitching and whinging in almost every single one of those videos, right? But there are moments where you can whinge and you can bitch. Why not? You're human, you're allowed to, but do not live there. Because if you live there, like if you are always unhappy with the journey, then you need to look at it differently, or you need to do something else, or try something else. But it's completely okay to not be happy with your progress for the short term, to have short-term pain, to have moments where you don't feel like you're making progress, and have those moments where you're tired and you're miserable and you make these sacrifices and you have to say no to certain things and your training obligations and your meal planning obligations and that kind of stuff. And if you've seen this series throughout, you can see through my own experience just how much shit I've gone through to get to where I am now. But always, you've seen, if you follow me on Snapchat, that I quickly break out of that shit. That I'm down, I get pissed off, I get miserable, I get frustrated with the meal plans, the training, the posing practice. But I never fucking lived there. Like, it's just a tumult. It's a stock market. It's up and down, up and down. Emotional, up and down, always, always. So, I don't go through perfect journeys when I get ready for the stage, nor will you. It's part of the process. So that, I want to close this off by saying that you need to love the journey. You need to enjoy it. Accept that there's going to be short-term pain. Accept that there are going to be moments when you're not going to see results. You're going to train for a week, and then you're going to do your measurements, and you're going to go, nothing's changed. You look at the stock market on a day-to-day basis, up and down, up and down, up and down. For the average week, if we were to average that over a week, there probably hasn't been a movement in the stock market. But if you zoom out, as I said, long term, there's always change. Always, always focus on the process and the journey. Always. Always. If you're a fitness model competitor, You have to, because it's only 10 minutes on the fucking stage. 3-4 months of preparation. If you don't enjoy that if you only live for 10 minutes, then you have real problems. With all due respect. So that's my message. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, questions, send me a message directly, brad@seekfitlife.com, or you can leave your comments below. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Otherwise, thanks very much for your support. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in another video.